There's something called an AME and IME. AME, I think, is agreed medical exam. IME is this independent one by some neutral person, allegedly. Those are very important in workers' comp. Did those provide these disability ratings?
Yeah, that's correct. So injured workers have to prove up their cases by medical evidence. You can't just come into court and testify regarding your injuries. Medical evidence are the best source of information and the best source of proof regarding an injured worker's condition and their disabilities. Injured workers usually are inclined to use neutral doctors, what we call AMEs, agreed medical examiners, and insurance companies, I could say, as a rule, have mostly adopted QMEs, qualified medical examiners. Those are state doctors who are conducting medical legal evaluations in order to determine impairment.
Do all these doctors come up with a percent of injury for the body part?
They're supposed to. That's their
How do
job.
they know how to do that?
Many of them could be better trained, certainly, especially they could be more trained to look out for the injured worker as opposed to the insurance carrier. But there's a book, the AMA Guides, American, it's the 5th edition, and it lays out for each part of the body the types of impairment that an injured worker will have depending on their injury and their lack of recovery therefrom.
Does that book say how much the injury would be worth if there's a certain percentage?
No, the book helps the doctor to determine the percentage of impairment. After the percentage of impairment is assigned by the doctor, then a series of formulas are gone into so that at the end you obtain a rating, and the rating translates to a percentage of disability, which the legislature has determined the dollar amount.